of the team, Oswin Appollis. Coach, you're welcome. Tell us a little bit, how do you see the game of tomorrow? How you prepare yourself for this game?
I think we will have a tough game tomorrow. I saw South Sudan in the last 3 games, Togo, Algeria and Congo. So we know it's an aggressive team, and I don't mean it negative. Very dedicated. Also a synthetic pitch. It is not easy. So I expect a very difficult game tomorrow.
Captain?
Yeah.
Your expectation for tomorrow game?
Now it will be a very difficult game tomorrow, but we prepared well, so we're looking forward for the game tomorrow, and I know it will be a very difficult game tomorrow.
Okay. We open the floor for question, please. Yes. There.
Thank you so much, Coach.
The mic. Take the
My
mic.
name is Brown Emirates. My question is just going direct to you. We saw your performance against Uganda. It was not an easy game for you, especially the first half of the game. So South Africa did not dominate in the game. But in the last 90 minutes of the game was when now South Africa started dominating in the game. Are we expecting different performance in tomorrow's game? Because this is your first time facing the country in the name of South Sudan. You might have watched some of the games that South Sudan has played. But are you having the confidence that you are going to pick a win tomorrow at their own ground?
You ask it to who?
Coach.
Yeah. You never know that you can win the game. You never know if it's against South Sudan or Nigeria or whatever. You just try to win the game, and this is what we will try to do tomorrow. So it's a different game on a different pitch, a different opponent. So we will see tomorrow. The game of Uganda was difficult, but normally we have to win that game because so many chances Uganda didn't have, and they scored the second goal with a mistake of our keeper. But we had 3, 4, 5 other chances to score. So we will see how the game is going tomorrow. But again, we will try to win the game.
Yes, any question? Yes.
Yes, Coach. My name is Philip. I have a question to you. Looking at the recent performance of South Africa in a couple of games. You played 5 matches, and South Africa was able to win only 1. You had a 4 draws in a couple of games behind. Then coming up, as my colleague did mention, against Uganda, you were 2 goals down. You managed to be able to come and get a draw. Now you are in South Sudan. Looking into the performance of South Africa in recent games, and coming up against South Sudan that also lost in the same match, what are you expecting? You think that South Africa this time is at the best track?
That's what I said in the beginning. We will play against a tough opponent, and it's up to us to achieve our best level. And about the draws, you have also to look against who you played. You didn't play against the worst teams of Africa. You played against the best teams of Africa. Nigeria, for example, Algeria, for example, all teams who are in the first 10. So, and not at home. We played there. So I think it's those are results that you can expect. And that has nothing to do with our qualities or with the fact that we didn't play a good game. I think it was just the opposite. We played a very good game in Nigeria. We played a very good game against Algeria and all the others. And we just played a draw against Andorra, but yeah, okay. We played with, let's say, the second team. It was just a training game for us. And we played a draw against Uganda, but you will see next month how strong Uganda is. So this is not a weak team. It is a strong team, powerful, dedicated on the field. So tough to play against. And again, we were 1-2 down, but in normal circumstances we should have been 3-1 up because we had chances enough.
Okay, Kelly, behind there.
Thank you. My name is Kelly. Coach Hugo Bros, welcome to South Sudan.
Thank you.
2 questions. One, we saw against Uganda, your team was kind of open. How are you going to ensure that you don't make the same mistakes that you made against Uganda in this game? Let's talk about the weather. I know South Africa is cold at this time. How do you think the weather is going to impact on the performance of your team against South Sudan tomorrow?
Yes, the weather is the weather. We can't change it. So it's not the first time we played a game at high temperature. We did it in Ivory Coast also. The temperature against Mali, against Tunisia was also hot. So okay, it's a question of adaptation, and I hope that my team can adapt on that. And your first question was?
Tactics.
The tactics.
The tactic, yeah. You know, we always play a game to win, and we will do it tomorrow also.
All right, thank you. My name is Dan. My question goes to the captain. In the recent AFCON, we saw the Bafana Bafana had an incredible performance going all the way to the semi-finals, right? And if we look at the squad that played against Uganda, you'll see a couple of names were not there, a couple of players were missing. And I'm wondering, is the absence of some players like Ronan Williams, maybe Pasitao, does it have an impact on the team? Do you miss perhaps some of the things they do on the pitch? Because we know the coach is going to give the tactics and remain outside, and some players have influence on the pitch. Do they affect the game? Thank you.
To answer your question, the group we have at the moment is a very strong group, you know. Everyone is capable of doing well, you know, for a national team. There's a reason why they've chosen the squad that we have now that's with us. They are very strong, you know. Coming to your question about the absence of, well, you know, the group we have is very strong. Here and there, yes, you can say there's been for Tau and Ranwan, you know, but the group that we have is capable enough, you know, to get us the 3 points.
Yes.
Yes, I'm called Denilson Deneki.
Mike.
Okay, thanks a lot. I'm called Denilson Deneki. My question goes direct to you as a captain. We know it's you who is in the pitch, who is trying to talk to the players and who at times to culminate the speed of the game. Let's talk concerning the playing ground over Juba. How has it, since you came and you tested, how is it the playing ground for you?
You know, always compared to the fields that we have in South Africa, you know, it's different, you know, it's AstroTurf, you know, but it's all well, you know, it's a very nice pitch and we'll adapt eventually to the pitch.